As was foretold in the prophecy, we're doing the dang thing again. Hi everyone, welcome back to Princess Tober, Inktober 2018. Today's project, today's prompt, today's topic, Library Princess. And we're going to go ahead and get started, as usual, with the tiara. And we're going to see how we do. We're going to try and have a good time. And everyone's going to enjoy it. Y'all, libraries are great. And anyone who tells you otherwise is a big, old, smelly jerk face. Libraries are places where folks can all come in from the community and get access to knowledge, either through the books, or through some programs, or through the librarians. And that is wonderful. And so the library princess maybe isn't a librarian per se, but in this case she is, and she's recommending your new favorite book to you. She just happened to be carrying it. And I don't know why, but she does have very long hair. That's just something that came about in the sketching process, and I said, sure, why not? I think maybe it comes in a little bit tighter than that. Let's see how this treats us. And then let's come back up here and finish up the tiara. Get that point a little bit pointier. And we've got a crystal in the tiara. And I guess over here, this is a little bit too tall over here. Let me fix this up before we go any further. This is a little bit off. That's better. It comes in like so. Glasses. And nope, got off the track. That might work. I think this needs to be trimmed in a bit, but I think the general shape is good. That comes like this. So all the hair behind the tiara, I think maybe a little bit's peeking through right here. No, I hate that. I think over here some of it's poking out. But more of a curl. More of a swoosh. I don't like the curvature of this eyebrow. I'm getting real picky tonight, y'all. But I know what I want, and I'm going to do what I can to get what I want. And that's not always a good thing. That's not always a virtue. But for art, sometimes it is. And I think it is this time. And over here, the hair comes in a little bit tighter on the other side. This comes down here like so. And not quite. It's a little bit too much. Yep. I turn out the pencils. Looks a little bit wonky, not too bad. Smooth this out just a little bit. Maybe bring it a little bit this way. Let's go with that for now and see how it treats us as we move along. So I'll need to get this side of the glasses done. Not quite. Just need to find the right thickness between the frame and the lens here. And then the right angle for the dangle eye. We'll deal with the rest of the hair later on, since this is all going to fall behind the shoulders, except maybe we have a little strand that's coming out like this. Yeah. It comes around like so. Now, the arm coming out is not something that's in my comfort zone, and Inktober is a little bit about doing things outside of your comfort zone, so let's switch layers and draw the book that's in the foreground. It's not a giant book, it's just in the foreground. I'm going to draw the book first, then clean up to get the thumb into the picture, literally and figuratively. That's curving down a bit. Don't like that. Clean that up. Clean that up some more. This is going to kick out like this. It's going to go like that. That's going to do that. And down here we've got this doing like this, and then hey, look, it's a book. Straighten up these lines a bit. Right here we've got this edge. It's really good. It's really, really good. That comes like this. We'll worry about the whole title design later. Just want to make sure the structure of the book looks good. Another new layer. Hand looks like this. Is that anything? looks a little bit wonky. I think this is coming back a little too far. So maybe more like that. And this is coming in a bit too far. So I think right here what's going on is this coming up here. Actually need to make this a bit more angular, like so. And then over here. And not a lot of real estate to get this thumb business done. That's better. That's looking more like a thumb. And then little whoop, whoop. Actually, the thumb, it sort of just goes like shoop, shoop. Fruit, fruit, fruit. You're doing that, then should this be a little bit more. We're going to say that's great, and we're going to move on. Because it is great, and we are going to move on. And then the arm gets hidden behind that. And here we have this going on. Over here, my pencils aren't quite lining up with my vision. Which happens all the dang time, and is okay. I think we're just going to do something kind of like this for the collar pattern. It's doing like that. Then over here it's going to be... It's just, yeah, it's the same idea. Over here, gotta have some books tucked under your arm. Worry about that after we get these books situated. Front one's a little bit thicker than the others. That does this. That does that. One more book. Not quite. Like this, like this. Like this, like that. Yeah, oh, too thick, too thick. Thin it down. Keep it straight. Not generally something I would advise, but in this case, keep it straight. If you want to, you can, but I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. Keep it however you want. I think that's my my go-to. All right, let's get back to hair. To defeat the Huns. And you wouldn't think that you need to worry about your hair to defeat the Huns, but you do, because if your hair's not looking right, they will mock you relentlessly, so. Just be careful of that. And if you're okay with that, then you do you, but. I think that'll do for up there, down here. Begins to taper off. Okay, we're actually doing the dang thing a lot faster than I thought we would, which is good. It is a simpler design than yesterday. Not by a lot, but it is, so that's probably contributing. Let's check without this, just need to get the design. And other than that, we're pretty much right on line with the pencils. It's a little bit wonky if I flip it, but not too bad. The arm is a little bit off. Let's see if we can't fix the arm. And I think all we need to do is we need to go not quite like that. See, this nebula space out here is a little bit fake, but I think, did that make it better? A little bit. I think that's gonna do it. And then let's get some colors in and see how we think. Stretch out the drawing hand. Get off my colors I use for my comic. I think a purple gem and a silver tiara. And some dusky purple glasses. Again, I use that term dusky. Maybe not the right one, but I think that's really good. Maybe a purple and blue 1-2 combo is what we're working with here. I'm liking this so far. Can we do purple, blue, and a very subdued yellow? Now we may be onto something here. Are we onto something? Maybe a little less subdued. This sleeve isn't right. I'll fix that in a second. I kind of like this a whole lot. Oop, not the right thing. Did not fix the hair here. The hair, if you prefer. So let's do that. The sleeve is a little bit janky. Come down here, go out like that. Clear out this nonsense. Come down like, oop. Come down like that. Colors. Yeah, I'll be okay. Ah, this is not right though. This needs to go like that. I think that'll do it. Now, have I accidentally done the colors of beloved television character Arthur? Kind of. He doesn't quite have the blue or the purple. He does have that color yellow, and his pants are blue. So she does have a pretty Arthur vibe, but the glasses are different. And Arthur isn't a bad vibe to have, but let's try something a little bit different and see if we like it better. Because I like this right now, but we might be able to do better. What about a darker blue? Not quite feeling that. That's not bad. Actually, what about something over here, more of a sky blue? I think that blends in a little too nicely. We're getting something. What if then this part is that? And I have another idea after this. What if we bring it a bit more purplish? I think that might be for the belt region. Might be a good one. No, I think this needs to pop a bit more, if anything. Hey, this might be something. And then over here, a little too... I've got a lot of pink going on already. Let's bring this back over here. And yeah, I'm going to fix that because I'm going to forget otherwise, and I hate it. Can't just do that. Okay, so we have that so far. Let's try just fiddling with it a little bit more minutely. Yeah, I think moving it away from purple a little more would be good. I think we've got enough purple. What if we brighten it up? Ooh. If I saturate it a little too... in another context, let me get the right button. I think that'd be good. But in this one, I think I really like this. Let's see over here. Nope. Nope. This is it. That is the color of the whole getup. And that's really good. Try and guess at a skin tone. Nope, that's a miss. Sure. And then it's not bad. Thinking something more like this, maybe. Nice dark red. And then some little freckles. Just right along here. I like that a tremendous amount. I don't know about you, but I sure do. Let's get some book design work done now. Actually, first let's do a background. I think the background, my avoidance of the blue in all of its essence, like over here. Can I just do something like this? Well, we have a few problems. First, teeth, shoop. Shoop, that'll do. Let's do the book first then. I think the book might have an orange cover, but not an aggressively orange one. Maybe something like this. A bit more aggressive though. Let's try some different book colors. Looks a little sickly, to be honest. Let's brighten it up a bit. Ooh, good morning. A little too aggressive, though. I think I had it. If I can... Let's just do this. And the thing is, I'm not sure I'd look at this and be like, hey, that's going to be my new favorite book. But then the librarian would point it out to me. The library princess, I should say. And say, hey, you know what this is called? This is called your new favorite book. Or your next favorite book. I'll leave it a little bit ambiguous. It's a bit too thick. I think we want it in black. Maybe I did have it right when it was over here. Maybe we want to do it. How do books do? I think I know what I need to do. New is going to fit a little bit better, so it's going to be new. Book. And it's by a new. It's not going to fit. This is going to be a new author. I'm just going to leave it blank. And it can be whatever author you may choose. But I goofed this. That's fine. Just do select all this. Select all of this. And select these. Oop. Selection area, expand it by 5 points. Come down here, make a new layer. Black. Mapping pen. Super big. That is behind that now. Okay. Slight change of plans. We come back here. We go white, mapping pen. Then we come here. Black, selection area, expand, 5. Do that. See how it looks without this. It's not great, but it works. What if we offset it just a little bit? Whoop. It looks like Super Mario Brothers. Y'all. Super Mario Brothers title. Title screen. I think it does. It sort of has that vibe. The color's a little bit different, I admit. But it's definitely giving me that feel, and I really like that a lot. And then in here, we've got some sort of nice powder blue book. It's not quite bright enough for powder blue. Maybe that's powder blue. And the one's right here. And this comes back down to a hundo. We've got this color. We've got this color. Let's do something in this shade back here. And then something from this region like that. And now I think these are just going to be blank. Maybe I'll do a little bit of Hey, you know what I haven't done yet? Eyes. I haven't done eyes. And now I will. Slim it down a little bit. It's a little bit off. Let's see. I think actually I need to come around the other way. See what happens when we put the pupils in. The pupils are the windows of the face. Do we want a tooth gap? Sometimes a tooth gap can look goofy, and that's not my intention. Let's see if I can make it look not goofy. I think that looks good. I think we need to maybe come in here and widen this out a bit. Like so. Get back to this. Showcase the cut with a little bit of this. I'm still on ink, so I don't like that. Get a little bit of that, a little bit of this coming down. A little bit of that. And then in the opposite direction, a little bit darker down here. This comes in like so. This goes over here. That goes in like that. And then right in here, we just have a little shing, shing, shing. Yeah. Now the background. We have still not done the background. And I think we are just going to do pretty straightforward gradient. Is that too much? Ooh, hey. Hey, that's not what we wanted to do. Let's come in here actually and do it like that. That should cover it up. Okay. Photosphere. Let's see about doing something like that. Nope. Hey, we also haven't done that. That's what I wanted to do. A very slight yellowing here. It's slighter than that. Yes. A little bit more intense in here. Show that these are some of the older books in the library. The others, I think, are just going to be so slightly yellowed. Right there. If you hadn't seen me doing it, you probably wouldn't know it had happened. Except for the fact that when I do this, they're not see-through. Very good. Okay. This is definitely not the color. Ooh, I still don't like the eye. Looks a little bit cross-eyed, which is not what I want. We erase the whole thing and we start over. Want to be looking this way. There we go. There we go. I think this eye now needs to get a little bit more sizable, like so. Now the pupil's a little undersized. All about balance, y'all. All about that balance. About that balance. No trouble. None. Please. I love it. I love it an awful lot. And now we can finally get to this background color. Right here. Background color stripe. That goes there. What if we do something like this? It's a bit on the nose. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. What about something where it's like this. It's too dark. It's too dark. Why is this color so dark? Let's try this. It's not really doing much for me. Wow, from your favorite new book comes this not ominous, emanating ripple effect. It's too busy. I love it, but it's too busy. Let's zoom it in a bit. I do a couple of these, so let's cover it up. I don't love it, and I need to love it. I think we've got to have something like the stripes. What if with the stripes we do some blurring? I don't hate this so far. And what if I did this? And then what if I did bump this up a size? And then inks selection layer from this. Expand it by 10. On top of this layer, we go for Again, mapping pen, huge size. See if we like this. We might not, and if we don't, then we undo it. But it's just a nice, subtle little glow effect. What if it's just the silhouette, though? So what if we, for all of this, we do selection area, and we get all of that, and we expand it, like we did with our first drawing, and make a really good silhouette. This color, fill it in, actually clear everything, fill it in. It comes over here a bit. So then that comes over there like that. And then I need to patch this up a little bit over here. I really like this idea. I'm not sure it's executing the way I had in mind. This is the easier way to go. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this and a little bit up. Problem is that then it blends in. So let's see if we can't get it a different color, maybe just plain white. That blends in. Maybe just plain black. Looks a little bit nefarious. Maybe just a darker shade of the purple. Somewhere down here. Maybe a darker shade of the red. Maybe a lighter shade of the red. Maybe the eye color. I am just throwing everything I can and seeing what sticks, y'all. And then we slide this a little bit further over here. This goes behind that. And this one is maybe the darker purple. Darker purple, like that. Lighter purple, like that. Nope, I think if anything, just the green. It comes like that. I think we just don't have any silhouette at all. I think it was a good idea. This ain't the venue for it. We're gonna call this, after I add in some of this to the belt, it's the only thing I want to do. Just a bit more texture. And then up here we've got shoot. Can we add a little bit of spark? A little bit of a gleam. Just on this side. Over here, same idea. Tiara, same idea. Okay. We come up here. New layer. Turnip pen. Ooh, okay. Let's see how we're going to do it. Like this. This is 25. We're going to do this. Don't you fret. Everything's going to be fine. I know you're worried, but don't fret. We're going to get through this together. And then same idea. Selection layer from this area. Other way around, but you get the idea. Come down here. New layer. Lots of layers on this one. Trying out some new stuff. That makes it visible. Y'all, this was really fun. And we are now, today is the 6th, we are now almost 20% through Princess-tober. Tomorrow, we're doing Idol Princess, IDOL, not as in lazing about. And we're gonna cross that bridge when we come to it. But for today, we're done. And I'll see you next time for another fun drawing time. Until then, take care of yourself and have a good one.